Micah, what was your response to what her saying? Like, men love crazy women, right? We hear that all the time. And actually, I've dated men who I felt like, oh, you want me to be crazy, right? Like when men are like, I mean, you just this calm all the time. I was like, yeah, like, I'm not sure what that was about, but just trying to take you out of character and not drive you crazy, but used to like the slashing of the tires and fighting and coming to your house. So what do you so I guess what is your response to that? Like the idea of people trying to take you out of character and this whole situation.
Okay, so when I think about the term crazy, right, I think of insanity. And they say that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, right? And the truth of the matter is that a lot of women do that. So would men love crazy women? Absolutely, because crazy women are easier to control. She's
Hmm.
going to do the same thing over and over and over again. She's going to participate in the same thing over and over again, do expecting a different result, and she's not going to get it. So if you can control a crazy woman, someone who you think is crazy, or get her into craziness, then what you're doing is you are practicing and exercising dominance,
Hmm.
right? So yes, you're getting a spark from that in your power, your sense of power, and your self-esteem as a man. But at the same time, it's helping you to reinforce the narrative, or even just the game that you're playing. Like let's say you're playing a zero sum game. I have got to outlast her. I've got to take resources from her. I've got to take time from her. I gotta make sure that I'm still in this. And the only way I can make sure that I'm still in this is to do things to her, right? To cause her to get upset so I can reinforce my dominance. Again,
Hmm.
yes, that'll drive a woman crazy because she has absolutely no idea what's happening. But at the same time, she has to take responsibility and accountability herself for her lack of being unwilling to be aware and acknowledge exactly what is happening there. She has to take responsibility and accountability for not ending it, for continuing to gaslight herself while letting herself be gaslit, right?
Hmm.
Do you not see this thing across the board, or are you still hoping that this man is going to provide peace for you and security for you in your future, that you're not
Hmm.
willing to give that up? So yeah,
Yeah.
I believe the girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I believe her too.
Anonymous says, y'all can't blame this on a man when you're choosing the man you deal with. I like this comment, Anonymous, because, growing up, I was very much, just because of the way I grew up, a lot of, I used to attract, and I said this yesterday on the show, avoidant men, because I was chasing my parents and, like almost like chasing I felt like you had to chase love in order to be loved. And so
Yeah.
sometimes it is that you got to go through a process as a woman to be like, okay, why am I attracting this kind of man? Like
Hmm.
once I was able to go to therapy and kind of live in that thing for years, I mean,